Hello, everyone. This is Doc Holliday. Coming back again to talk to you about the latest coronavirus information or situation. Um, how do I begin this? Well, basically, I want to talk about the vaccines and uh, the route in which the government is going to be dispersing the vaccines. I think we need to reconsider the route in which we're vaccine, vaccine, vaccinating people. Um, and the reason why is because um, of the high numbers that we have right now are primarily coming from those that are between the ages of 18 and 40, 44, say 16 to 44. Um, that age group is the ones that are most likely to contract the coronavirus, and the reason why is because they are the most active amongst our age group. They are the ones that are more likely to be playing sports. They're the ones that are more likely to be going out to the malls. They're the ones that are more likely to be going out to clubs and bowling alleys. They're the ones that are more likely to be going out to like beaches and everything, house parties. You know, this age group, 16 to 44, they are right now being the more irresponsible people as far as our society goes, and the different age groups and their responsibleness as it relates to the coronavirus. Now, that being said, I believe that the most effective way for us to utilize the vaccines would be actually to vaccinate. We'll still vaccinate all of the elderly people that are in the nursing homes, that are in the care centers. We need to inoculate those people, and we also need to inoculate all the medical staff that are working with those people, and also all the medical staff that are, well, all the medical staff, period. They need to be inoculated. But along with that, we also need to be inoculating those that are on in the higher risk age group, meaning the higher risk for them to go and do stupid stuff, for them to catch the coronavirus. We need to prioritize those groups, and we also need to prioritize the poor as well, because they are most likely to not have the funds that are necessary to protect them from the coronavirus. Um, and in saying that, we also need to prioritize the grocery store workers. The grocery store workers are in like the meat packing plants and everything. Those workers, number one, they are deemed essential workers, so they're going to be working regardless to how the states closes down and everything. Number two, there is for the grocery workers, everybody in a community goes by and shops at the grocery store, and they have to go in for the most part. They go in to the grocery store to shop. So if you still have long lines at grocery stores, which we still do, we need to make sure that we inoculate those people, because each one of those cash register people, cashiers at the register, they spend 5 to 10 minutes with every customer that walks through that line, and that 5 to 10 minutes of conversating. Some people have masks, some people don't have masks, and some people are infected, some others are not. And you would get a lot of people right now. I think there was 17,400 people that, as far as grocery workers, that have contracted COVID-19, and of those, 110 of them have died. I think there was like another 19,000 or so for the meat packing industry people that have contracted COVID. And excuse me, I'm actually trying to check something here. Um, and like I think it was like 110 or 125 of those people had died. So that is one place. Another place that needs to be immunized is those people that are bartenders, that are waitresses and everything, because you know, these are the stores, these are the places that are going to be open, that people are going to utilize the most, and they are where you still have interpersonal contact with the majority of the population that is moving around. And again, that population is the ones that are 16 to 44. You know what I mean? So that is why we want to target that group in terms of getting them inoculated, because we have got to beat back the numbers. We have got to do what we can to beat back the numbers as soon as possible, as opposed to us waiting for 9 months of us inoculating all the senior citizens, and then we do the other people and the other people and the other people, and by the time it gets to us, or the people that are most likely to benefit from it, it's the virus is spreading 3 times as bad as it is right now. Whereas if we were to go ahead and inoculate the people that are most likely to contract it and most likely to interact with each other and most likely to spread the disease, we will be making a lot bigger headrows in solving the issue, as opposed to not solving it. So we need to change the way that we go ahead and inoculate the people. Again, I would first do those that are in nursing homes and everything, but after that, I would do all the medical staff and everything. After that, I would do all of the grocery stores employees, the convenience store employees, those that are actually having face-to-face contact with customers. I would also do like security guards and stuff. At the clubs and everything, they patting people down, all up people's faces and all that stuff. Hey, they got to get inoculated. I mean, these are places in which the transmissions of the virus is more prevalent, and these are places in which we want people to do business in, because those are the first ones that are really suffering right now. So it would do us a lot of good to make sure that we concentrate on those businesses, because far too many of them have been closed thus far, and we need to keep them open as long as possible. And by inoculating those people, the younger age group, the 18 or the 16 to 44, they can go around to their car, go around to different businesses and show their cars that, yes, I got inoculated, so I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, and what it would do by us inoculating the 15 to 44, it would allow us to go ahead and open up the economies a lot sooner than had we not. Because, like I say, if we continue down this road, we will be closing a lot of states after the holidays, and if we don't do that, the numbers are going to continue to rise. But if we do that, it would be better for us to inoculate, those younger people that are going to be more mobile and more likely to go to the places at which we know that the virus is spreads the most. They are the hot spots or the locations at which we know that a lot of the virus, or a lot of people that come down or catch the virus, have caught it from. And again, those places are like bars and restaurants, they're beaches, they're churches, and they're also like gyms and like fitness centers and stuff like that. And of course, family gatherings, picnics and barbecues and all that other good stuff, because the thing is that it's way too prevalent now. The disease is way too prevalent now, and it's basically like 1 in 20 people have got the disease now in America, or have had it at some point. So therefore, you really cannot trust that anyone does not have it, unless you know for sure that they are devout in wearing their mask and using their protection, because if not, socializing with that person would definitely put you at risk. So definitely keep that in mind. Let's see. I had written something down as to illustrate the way that this is right now. It'll be equivalent to like a person seeing a fire, like a building on fire and everything. It's like the first floor is on fire, and it's like 11-floor building. Building's on fire, and this dude take the water hose and go water some prize-winning orchids instead of using and saving those orchids, instead of using the water hose to go spray down the what do you call it, the breezeway or something, to make a route for those people to come out of the building to save themselves. Man, skip that. That thing gonna go down anyway. I'm gonna save these flowers here. Shoots, save these flowers. That's what we're doing right now. We're like saving the flowers. We're saving the older people, but if we save the younger people by derivatives, we're going to be saving, or extensions, we're going to be saving the older people, because the younger people are the ones. If we inoculate the younger people, it would be basically like us inoculating 7 people by us inoculating 1 young person. It'd be like us inoculating 7 young people. Whereas if we inoculate 1 elderly person, it would be the same as we inoculating 1.8 people. It's just because of the mobility that a person has and their likelihood of picking it up based on the numbers of people that they interact with. Older people do not interact with that many people that much. So if they are not in the nursing homes, they need to wait a while until they get the vaccines, because we have people that are more sociable, more likely to interact with people. They should be more of the priority for getting the vaccines, not the people just because of their age. We need to make sure that they are people that are most likely to enhance the communal spread, and we need to target those people so we can beat down the prevalence of the virus. Because if we just go ahead and treat around the edges of the virus, the virus is going to continue to metastasize. It's going to continue to envelop into deeper and deeper grooves and areas of the cities, the country, and it's just going to it's going to be that much pervasive and prevent us or extend the time that is going to be necessary for us to solve the situation. So we can't do that. It's better for us to spend this next 3 months with the 50 million vaccines or 100 million vaccines, whatever we is going to have, to use that vaccines to build to beat down the prevalence of the virus. Spend the next 3 months doing that, as opposed to treating around the virus for the next 9 months and then said, okay, now we can go ahead and treat all of those that are most likely to actually get the virus and spread it in the first place. When we just spent 9 months inoculating these people that ain't more than likely ain't going to catch it in the first place, yet we get all these people right here that are most likely going to catch it and are going to be transmitted to 7 different people, 13 different people, or whatever. Whereas if you were to inoculated them, it would cut down the factors of which the transmission can actually to take place. It will cut down the node. It will cut down the levels of connectivity. So therefore, it would allow the virus to be beat down that much more effectively. Because right now, the hospitals are maxed out, and they're continue to get maxed out more and more every day. And we're at the situation right now where we're overflowing. Just like, if you have a pot of water on an oven and you got it on boiling, it'll keep on boiling and boiling until it overflows. And what ends up happening is everything that is caught up in that overflow, it falls down and get burnt. It falls down, gets burnt. It falls down, and we end up losing those people because the hospitals have been overrun from patients and everything, from COVID and flu and everything else. And so what the government right now is saying, okay, we understand that and everything, but we're not going to really attack the problem head on. We're going to attack around the edges of it, and hope by us checking down the edges of it, we'll get closer and closer to it until we actually beat it down. But we beat it down from the sides and piecemeal, and it takes a lot longer for us to take care of the virus doing it piecemeal. We have got to fight it right now with a lot of all we got. We got to fight it, and the way that will be able to do that, and the most effective way for us to do that, is to actually utilize the vaccines and deploy the vaccines to the most vulnerable group, the people that are most likely to catch the disease and actually pass the disease along. And those people, hands down, 60% of the people are from the ages of 16 to 44. Those are people that we need to inoculate. I would seriously ask everyone to please contact your congressman, please your state representatives, your mayors, your governors, even up to the president, Mr. Biden and Ms. Harris, President-elect and VP-elect. Contact all of these people and let them know that we need to make sure that we're doing the right things in deploying this virus, to make sure that we are actually doing it in a way that we're actually helping to beat down the virus. And it's the most effective way to also beat down the numbers of those that are actually going to be affected by the virus every day. Because if we do another month of the numbers that we're having like this right here, we will be overrun, period. And if we follow the same protocol as is laying out right now in terms of distributing the vaccine, we're going to be in a messed up situation for way too long. And the country is not going to see any progress for way too long. And it's just going to be way too much depression. We need to see faster results from the vaccine for us to get the motivation and confidence and get our swagger back and get the economy back and make things viable for us to actually get back into the economy or get the economy back in its proper place. And again, we have to fight this. It's just like cancer. The easiest way to fight cancer is at its earliest convenience, or it's at the first sight of you actually seeing it. And you want to hit it with everything that you got to make sure that you beat down the virus. You don't want to just be playing with it or whatever, see if this works. We just want to try this little weak drug. It rarely works or whatever, but we'll see if this will work for you and everything. And then come back and see us in 6 months. You come back and see the person in 6 months, and they a whole heck of a lot worse, and they say, okay, well, you would do this little thing right here, and come back and see us in another 3 months. By the time you come back in the 3 months, you're like, yo, like, what's the deal? There's this medicine right here that could have treated me, and I'd be happy right now. Why don't you just do this? Why don't you give me this medicine? Oh, well, I just wanted to check and make sure that, that the other ones didn't work for you just because we had these on the market. What? I don't care about you having the other ones in the market. Do what's best for me to get fixed right now. That is the best thing for you to do. And the best thing for the government to do in order to fix the economy right now and in order to fix the country right now is to give it the proper medicine and inoculate the proper people that is going to allow the country to heal the fastest. We got college football games, NBA games. We got all these places that 16 to 44-year-old people partake in every day. Most of the economy and everything, the people that buy the clothes, the watches, all this stuff, the people, your workforce is the 16 to 44-year-olds. So we have to take care of those people first. Hit them with the inoculations, and therefore they won't be able to spread it, and we will make a lot quicker impact on beating the virus. I guarantee you. Please leave me a comment. Please leave a discussion. Please like. Please share. Please subscribe. Please send this out to all of your state representatives and legislators. Please send this out to all of your friends and family and everything, and tell them that we have got to do this thing right. And we got to get involved to make sure that these people do this right. Because we are messing with the government, and they're ignorant as heck. And they just going to half-ass whatever it is. Oh, this is how it's going. Okay, I'll just go in and follow the same way. I'm not going to think outside of the box and think that, okay, my predecessor maybe didn't think this all correctly, but this is what I've been left with, so I go ahead and just roll with it. Meanwhile, you got hundreds of thousands of people that are dying every month. Hundreds of thousands of people are dying every month. Right now, we're averaging like 3,200 people a day that are dying. 3,200 by 30 is almost $100,000, right? I mean, 100,000 people right there. 100,000 people in a month. 100,000 people in a month dies like that because of the coronavirus. And what we need to do is make sure that we don't have another 6 months of 100,000 people dying or more when we can actually utilize that virus, that vaccine, and treat people that are most likely to catch the virus and most likely to transmit the virus to all these ancillary people because of how socially active they are. We need some different leaders, some people that actually think outside of the box. We need a new type of thing going on here. My name is Doc Holliday, and I will be your Huckleberry. Please comment, please like, please share. Let me know what you think about it. Contact your representatives. We have to be active in making sure that we are surviving this, because the government don't give a dang about you. The government does not give a dang about you. The only way that we're going to be surviving this, and the most effective way, is if we, each other, not the mainstream media, each other would check each other, and then also implore each other to go out and check all of these dang legislators and everything, and make sure that they get their act right, because right now they're not acting right. Right now they are saying that we're going to give these things to the vaccines to the elderly people, those 99, 85, 70 something. We're going to do all that stuff for the first couple of months. Meanwhile, the economy is crashing, cratering for the next 3 months. We're going to have layoffs out the wazoo. We're going to have people kicked out of their houses because they can't find any jobs, because the government ain't giving them any dang on money to keep their houses. We have entirely too much suffering going on right now for us to just hang back and say, okay, we're just going to inoculate the elderly and everything. We want to attack this on the outside of it instead of attacking this head on. We need a strategy that is going to produce the most results. And the strategy that's going to produce the most results is to get those that are most going to be affected or at risk of being affected by this coronavirus. And those are the same people that I mentioned earlier. The thing about it is that those people have the lowest voices. They don't have a voice high enough to reach city council or to reach the state council, the state legislator, or the national legislation, the national legislators, as far as the congressmen, the state representatives. The poor people do not have the voices for those people to hear the voices of the poor people, of the constituents that are in the convenience store or the grocery stores catching COVID because they are right here within 3 feet of the customers. We have to change this, America. We can't allow this to keep going on. We can't allow stupid to continue to run this country. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm a black man. You know, I'm not supposed to know anything. I'm not supposed to be smart about anything. So maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm thinking outside of the box. Maybe I'm thinking too outside of my head. I don't know. Please, if I am thinking that way, somebody please tell me. Somebody please let me know. And please guide me or illustrate to me why it is best for us to take the route that they're taking right now. I would love to have that conversation started. But if you agree with what I'm saying, please share this video. Please share. Please subscribe. Please let your congressman know. Please, holler at the what do you call it? The newspapers, the news media, the mainstream media. Tell them, yo, we gotta do this a different way. That is the reason why I'm making this video. Just to illustrate this thing to as many people as I can. And the only way I know how to do it as a poor black man is to get on Facebook, get on Twitter, and just speak my piece as eloquently as I can and as concisely as I can, and in a way to try to persuade you to jump on board. Because I can't go out on a soapbox or whatever and talk to the masses. We're in a coronavirus right now. There ain't no masses out there. The only way I'm able to communicate with anyone is through this right here. And unfortunately for me, I'm not a superstar. I'm not a model. I'm not a rapper. I'm not, this, and that. I'm just a passionate brother that loves my country and loves my people. And I want to see them survive as long as possible. So in order for us to make that to happen, I need your help. I put the time in, 30 minutes or more to make this video. Please allow me or grant me the blessings of utilizing 30 seconds to share this video with your friends and family. Please, over the next 30 seconds, please like and share this video with people in Twitter, with people on Instagram, with people on Facebook. Black friends, white friends, Asian friends, Republicans, Democrats, independents, straight, gay, on the spectrum of stuff. Anybody that you care about, please show them this. Please share this video with them. I'm gone for now. Thank you for your time. I will have more to come. Stay blessed. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope that I will be able to see you all on the other side of this. Keep the faith. All right. Stay positive out there. Hey, matter of fact, on the tip of staying positive, number one thing for everybody to do, keep a smile on their face. But two, listen to a lot of music. Listen to good music and everything. Good videos, movies and everything. Hopefully you got, cable and everything still on. If you don't have that, turn on that radio. Listen, back in the days, we didn't have TVs. Back in the days, all we had was the radio or whatever. We used to sit around and just sing all the good songs and everything, get the dance and the stuff in the house. We got to do what you do to put a smile on your face in these rough times. Go out there and do some running, do some shadow boxing or whatever, some what you call it, Kimbo slice stuff, whatever. Tai Chi is good. Tai Chi is a very good stress reliever as well. But keep your mental straight, keep your energy straight, strong. Keep your mind right. Your mind is the number one thing. The mind is like the number one thing or a terrible thing to lose. Look, when you're in stressful situations, it can cause a lot of chemical imbalances in your head. So you have to be cognizant of that, and do what you can to relax yourself. You know, with me, it was like I used to go out to the beach or to the to like the river or whatever, wherever there's water. I go out there and just be one with nature. Or I'll go out and run for a couple of miles, or go out and hit the heavy bag for, you know, an hour or two. Whatever it took for me to decompress all of that angst and energy and excitement and depression or whatever that I have inside of me, I would just work that out by me doing the exercises and everything, and it allowed me to feel a lot better. Another thing that helps me too is being involved with music, like playing like the guitar or bass or, you know, what do you call it, piano, different instruments and everything. Something to help to build me, and something that would help me to occupy my time and keep a smile on my face. And, you know, others that are listening around, you'd be surprised how many people will come up to you, be like, man, you play good. Like, I really appreciate the music and everything. Thank you for coming out and, you know, playing or whatever. So, you know, and I'm not even able to play that much just because of my of the issue with my neck and everything. It's like, because I played like 2 songs and I'm out for 3 days. So it's a mess. So hopefully that will get fixed by the end of the year. I have surgery and everything will be back good. Y'all pray for me, please, for that surgery, because I'm scared I'm gonna lose my voice as a result of the surgery. But I have to have the surgery because I have a lot of nerve damage from the car accident. But I'm scared. But enough of me, enough of everything. This has been long enough. But thank you all for your time. God bless you all. Have a good day. Okay, peace.